Probably going to want that extra damage because he's so difficult to kill.
Well, Beryl going to have to speed himself up here, and Canyon's only level 4, so not going to be cycloning or anything like that, as Pyoshik will get in here. There's the flash, gets the knock up onto Beryl. Let's see whether the Nami will survive, but he's not. Oh my goodness, he does! Beryl lives, and Desire is not going to be able to, and now Deft is going to be able to free hit. The bubble lands as well, as now it's a complete disaster for Damwon. Canyon on the wrong side of the map, and is now looking to just try and execute himself, and it doesn't work whatsoever.
Okay, this is tricky.
Okay, yeah, a bit of a trap here as Beryl. Pyoshik is in the area. Canyon moves on over as there's the flash from Beryl trying to keep himself alive, but he's on the wrong side of this, and he will be taken down. Canyon now in potentially some trouble as he dashes forward, but it is the Zaya locking down the first kill for Damwon Kia.
I think Beryl just didn't have slipping away.
Just a little bit. There's a grand entrance as the Nami is just going to get popped. That's the burst
That
damage.
ward, again, 2 times now. This is good value for Kellen.
And
they've got to realize that's there.
They knew, yeah, we've got 15 seconds. And now Pyoshik finds himself with a whole bunch of friends that he didn't really want to make as the decoy comes through. That's a phenomenal never move here from Zeka, who demonically ascends. Showmaker does have his ultimate. He's going to wait as long as possible before he uses it here, as the plates did go over to Deft, as we saw on the bottom side. And there is the kill into Showmaker.
I mean, DRX really just barely made it on time with those Ludens. So Showmaker is going to have...
Yeah, so maybe actually more damage. As, okay, Canyon going to be taking a lot of damage here, and he just can't escape. There's an iron to the wall, and Kingen will pick up the kill.
There's so much CC here for DRX. We've seen it so many times between the Aqua Prison, the Never Move. I mean, Pyoshik has several forms, obviously, between his ult and his charge there, and he just keeps pushing people on the wall, and there's always a follow-up each and every time. Pyoshik is 100% kill. They want this turret.
Getting pressured away by Kingen, and yeah, they should be able to do so. As you can see, Zeka just moving on in. Shirley going to come through here, as that's what DRX picked up, I believe, in the replay. And she's going to lose a bunch of her health as Deft is Gale forcing forward, gets the Featherstorm out. As now Poppy's in trouble. Yeah, Pyoshik will get taken down there. Canyon gets his revenge. And now Nogari's looking for that. Zeka is just going to demonically ascend, though, in answer. And they get out a big cooldown there from the Swain. Well, Canyon is going to find a Cyclone onto Beryl, who's going to throw out a Tidal Wave, but doesn't really get too much for it. It's only Kellen who grand exits. Canyon now trying to run away as in goes Pyoshik. He gets a Featherstorm and just pops like a balloon. Oh no, the overextension into this Damwon comp is not what you want, and now Nogari's going to go for the re-engage. Deft dashing away. Damwon may have gone in too far, though, as they all back away.
It's just no more damage here for DRX. Kingen, of course, has ultimate available, but he can't get on top of them. And after the culling is gone, Zeka's ult is gone. Doesn't matter if Damwon Kia are super low. They have to retreat, but you can't chase them or punish them. Now, DRX will be able to, of course, group up faster for this Drake take. And there's only Lissandra ult here for engage opportunities. That's why Showmaker's on the edge here.
There's also a blue buff that just got amongst it as, okay, teleport back in from Nogari. This will guarantee that this Drake does go over to Damwon Kia, even if it does do a bit of shenanigans.
Yeah, this was, you know, I think that he's looking for his third item. It's going to be the Infinity Edge coming along here pretty soon.
Yeah, it's a very scary Zaya. Showmaker has got himself the Ignite Exhaust as well. This is pretty aggressive look for the Lissandra, paired alongside the Luden's Echo as well. Showmaker does like to itemize for the game at hand, and he's doing so once again, as Pyoshik is going to find a heroic charge onto Nogari, and the Aqua Prison's there as well. Showmaker possibly caught out as now Zeka's on the flank. The never move's fantastic. The Zonya's going to be utilized as Showmaker's kiting as best he can, but Deft will be able to lock down that kill, and now the rest of DRX are looking to close in. Canyon and Docked Arm against the world. Kellen is alive as well, as the ulti's going to come through, gets rid of the monkey, and Kellen is behind enemy lines, but it looks like DRX might be distracted enough by this Baron that they could just lock down.
They're definitely going to look to take this. Canyon does have Smite available here, but getting in is going to be so difficult with the vision controlled out. Barrel set up on this control ward, and Kingen is going to help lock down this brush. Canyon showing, of course, in the mid lane, so won't be able to come over here and contest. Feels like this coming through, and DRX sieging as best as they can, hoping to have Prio for the next objective. It's so far away. And this is, okay, hold on.
All right, that is a great pickoff as the Na is just obliterated. There is no longer a tidal wave either for this defensive play as Damwon Kia now outside of their base. Canyon is just going to get smashed by Deft. Unblaze not going to do it, though. Still has to flash to get himself over the wall. And yeah, you're right. The wallets are pretty heavy, Wolf.
I mean, that's what I was talking about in terms of turn potential when we were looking at that bottom play is Damwon can absolutely just pull the trigger and turn with all of the engage they have if you step over the line. And that's what happened to Kingen. But then DRX were like, yeah, we used a lot for that. And we have a lot of money and we have the better items. So we were very happy to just straight up turn. So look at how much is used for this. Lissandra ult, Cyclone is used. And then instantly, look who comes over. Deft's like, all right, give me that E. I'm going in. And Canyon goes down to half health instantly. The culling almost kills him. He has to flash. And they do, of course, win the exchange.
Yeah, Deft's flash was on cooldown. Otherwise, he may have just flashed after him.
Yeah, I think so.
Zeka just comes over and takes this blue buff. Kellen getting vision down where he can.
Look at the items too here that the DRX have in their hands in terms of the wallets. Like the Infinity Edge has been done here for Deft for a while. He's got another BF sword. He's doing so much. Also, Deadman's plate and Randuin's for King, and he can close the gap so quickly when he has that Narbar. Yep. It's so difficult to kill.
Well, Joshik now with the Steadfast Presence looking to lock down Nogari, but that's a great quickness. Ulti comes through from the Poppy, double stopwatches here as well as Zeka keeping himself alive. Showmaker off on the backside, he'll just get knocked up. The chain CC's beautiful. Kellen also going down so low, and now the flash. The Blade Call, he's trying to stay alive. Doctum's doing as much work as he can. Deft is already dead in this fight also, and that is so much consistent damage gone from DRX as they do back away. It's Kellen and Showmaker in trade for Deft, but that is so much of DRX's damage.
DRX's damage is gone here completely, basically. Will Damwon think that's enough to regroup and start a Baron? I don't think so, because there's still two inhibitors down. One just, of course, respawning moments ago. But there's, enough push here in the mid lane that this is not going to work out. Now, DRX want to engage with King in here, and he's actually locked up, knocked up, and then has to use his stopwatch. Without Kingen in this fight, there isn't a whole lot of lockdown for Deft, who then becomes the target, then has to use his stopwatch. So this is actually a really fantastic fight for Damwon. All things considered, like 8,000 gold down here. This is the best one they were pretty much ever going to get.
Well, Nogari's now going to get teleported on, but he finds the body slam. He's looking to turn it. Zeka's going to have to flash. Oh my god, he's lucky. He's got so much money, Wolf. As Damwon are going to lose their top laner, and that was almost a beautiful play.
It was so close to being so sick, but Zeka is just so survivable here, and this is going to be the Baron going over to DRX. Deft is respawned and alive now, and Damwon, their inhibitors are respawned, but how long will they survive with the Baron barreling down on them? 15 seconds for this Infernal means Damwon can't even trade objectives right now. They're going to try to at least get the setup on this Infernal Soul, but DRX should be able to just push mid and then come over and punish. They have no vision, though.
Yeah, they can just walk straight in. They can face check because there's no Nogari, right? This is 4 versus 5. And Damwon cannot start this Drake. Doctarm gets a red buff, and that is probably the best news that you're going to get. Moving down now towards this bottom side. Doctarm is just massive. We have to reiterate that. This Zyre is certainly a big deal.
Certainly is. Notice the back and buy here is going to be a lot of control words picked up for DRX, as this is just Nuggery. So perfectly done with the body slam cask here, but Zeka survives. He has so much money.
God.
And then he just turns around. He's already back up to half health by the end of this.
Yeah, and the Aqua Prison layering on top as well is going to spell the end. It was really good defensive play from DRX, and it could have, if Zeka is I don't know, a few thousand, like 1,000 gold less than he has
one level
now,
down, yeah.
Or a level down or something like that, then that could have just been the game-losing play. As Deft running away from Doctarm here, who is very scary, as we mentioned before.
He has his GA now, so he can survive a lot longer in these fights.
Just walking at them.
Yeah.
He's a barrel of a man.
He just doesn't care, and he's got a Zonia's and a Gargoyle's Stoneplate, both actives available here. As DRX are just trying to use this Baron to march down these lanes and remove the inhibitors. Again, this time they're going to split towards top side here where they have that wave to actually maybe get the full all 3 inhibitors set up here, leading into what will be their soul of the Infernal. Maybe they end the game if Damwon give them a chance to, as they're just so oppressive right now on the map with this siege.
Look at Zeka, he's just walking at them.
He just doesn't care. He's a tank.
Yeah, he absolutely is. Wandering towards these inhibitors. It's going to be the 3rd one to go down. Damwon getting the same treatment that was given to DRX in Game 2. Nexus turrets, the last bastion of hope here for Damwon. They need to desperately try to defend here. Dokdom has so much damage potential, but DRX has so much map control and so much money, and Dokdom doesn't have a lot of health bar left as Kellen almost leaves him out to dry. Never move, not going to connect as they get back to the fountain as Deft is dashing forward, looking for any opportunity, any opening. He has GA, so he can play more aggressively. And now Canyon, can he find the angle? Can he find the Cyclones?
Yeah, what this is all going to be about is where is that turn down one key? You only got one more chance.
Yeah, there it is. Oh my god, the step past presence, and they move Zeka right in amongst the team. It's exactly where he wants to be. The knock-up is going to be there, and Zeka survives for approximately forever. It's a double kill for Beryl somehow, as the Nexus will go down, and DRX will take down Damwon Kia for the first time in 2 years. Imagine that Genji are probably thinking that DRX are not going to be the most powerful team here, as this was 100% not what Nuguri wanted to do. Moving Swain closer to your team, that ain't the strategy for wins.
I think the idea was to kill the Swain, which you very almost did, and their turn was amazing there, but they were just so